Natasha is one of the world's premier para-dressage riders, having won 5 Paralympic gold medals, an individual silver and team gold at the World Equestrian Games in 2014. When Natasha was 14 months old, she contracted transverse myelitis, a virus which causes permanent nerve damage and severe weakening of the legs.
Every competition that I go to, I'm humbled by everybody that is competing there. I go to a Paralympic Games and I'm just in awe seeing everybody and to see what they've come through and hear how they got there. And I think the para riders have to have a great mental attitude, and you can't think, why me? You know, you've got to embrace what you've got, and just because we've got a disability, that doesn't mean that we can't achieve things. That doesn't mean that we can't do this or that. Originally, I was permanently in a chair. I was unable to walk or use my legs at all, had no sensation, no feeling in them whatsoever. And then gradually with physiotherapy and some healing, I got the feeling back slightly and was able to train myself to walk again. I feel really lucky, the fact that I grew up with my disability, so I don't know what it's like to be able-bodied. Walking the way that I do is normal for me, and so therefore when I learnt to ride in a style that was normal for me. So I'm pretty much useless from my hips down when I'm on a horse, so my legs just hang and they just go with the movement of the horse. So in a video you might see them moving, that's not me, that's completely involuntary movement. And so I have to train the horses to different aids, and because I have no sensation in my legs from basically like here down, it's quite dangerous. Obviously it means that I have to work on my core a lot. It's not the easiest thing riding without stirrups, but having done it for 20 years now, I'm kind of used to it. Yeah, your core muscles definitely work hard. They do. Them. They really, really do. And it took a little bit of time, and I used to get really frustrated as well when I was trying to look for new horses, that I would go and I would find a horse that was really bouncy that I couldn't sit to. But somebody then said, well, if they're bouncy, then they're not through and swinging over their back, and that's why you can't sit to them. And so I wouldn't want a horse that's not swinging over its back, so actually the bouncy ones aren't right for me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was a run and jump. So my adductors get really, really tight, which is basically what enables me to walk, is the tension and the tightness and the tone in my legs is what keeps me standing and walking, but that's not great for when I'm riding. So Mum has to do this stretch for me before I start, so I feel kind of more into the saddle.
Now we're one with the sun over our heads, and at night we'll be the stars. We can go any place that we want to. I don't care if that's too far. Take my hand and let's fly away to another galaxy. Hold me close, I want to feel your love. Together we are free. Just be with me.
You know, there's lots of people out there that could feel sorry for themselves in my situation. You know, I'm not able-bodied, I can't get up and run around and do normal things that people can do. It may take me a little bit longer, it may not be in the conventional way, but it'll be in the Natasha way. So yes, I do have to have an incredibly strong core, I have to have a pretty good balance. You know, loads of able-bodied riders dread a session without stirrups, but that's really made me into a stronger rider.